I am indeed a student.
It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class. That was quite something. A few cobwebs and some dust. I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade. I am indeed a student, but I could very well be able to help you.
It appears we are almost ready to depart. It's a pity we didn't have a bit more time to spend on spellcasting. I presume you've been practicing the spells we worked on.
I have, Professor.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never seen anyone take so quickly to a second-hand wand. You'll be a force to be reckoned with when you get your own.
Thank you, Professor Fig. I appreciate you working with me before the term begins.
Oh, Eleazar! George!
Consegues me ouvir?
My rather cryptic description of our location did not thwart your finding us.
I've apparated to more vaguely defined destinations than this.
Agora sim.
Though I confess I may have
Agora
miscalculated
sim, já
slightly
tá.
on my first try. Gave quite the fright to some theatre-goers in the West End.
It's been much too long. When I received your owl, I must say I...
Best not speak here, Eleazar.
Of course. Why don't we speak en route to Hogwarts? We have a start-of-term feast and a sorting ceremony to get to.
Wonderful idea. As
Vou
long as
gastar
your
com
young
cara de
charge
boa
here doesn't
pessoa.
mind me tagging
gosto.
along.
Not at all, sir.
After you.
Ages since I've been to the castle. Would be good to see the old pile of rocks.
Bem, maltinha. Boa intro. Começamos bem. Agora assim já me ouves, ó Vasco. Agora assim como tu gostas.
Glad I caught you before you left for Scotland. Just barely.
And who is your traveling companion?
A new student.
New?
Yes, sir. I'm starting school as a 5th year.
How extraordinary.
It is indeed. None of the faculty has ever heard of anyone being admitted to Hogwarts so late.
Nor have I.
Of course, as the other 5th years will have been honing their magical skills for 4 years now, the headmaster asked if I could get our new student up to speed a bit before the term begins.
Well, you couldn't have asked for a better mentor. Professor Fig is not only an exceptional teacher, he's also a remarkably intuitive and gifted wizard.
Mr. Osric is prone to flattery. I dare say it's one of the reasons he's risen so far at the Ministry.
Have you seen this?
I have. Opinions differ as to how great a threat Ranrock really is.
Although I've yet to convince my colleagues at the Ministry, I believe he is a significant threat. And it was your wife, Eleazar, who alerted me to his activities months ago.
Miriam? How?
She wrote to me about Ranrock before she
Anda
died,
Rita, chora.
wondering what the Ministry knew about his activities. Before I could respond, I received this. It was the last thing she sent me, Eleazar. It came to me via her owl, but with no correspondence. I can only assume
that she had to get rid of it quickly to keep it safe.
Presumably from Ramrock. I cannot open it. Whatever magic protects this is powerful indeed.
It looks like goblin metal. That symbol.
What's that glow?
I don't see a glow.
Nor do I.
Ui. Já começa. Já.
Merlin's beard. How did you...
Wait! We did.
Foda-se do nada. Agora que eu já vi o morto, já aparecem. E já começa a ver.
Are you all right? You're hurt.
Perhaps a bit.
Take this. It's Wiggenweld potion. That stuff will right you in a second.
What happened?
Poor George. I can't believe he... What the hell got into that damn thing? Attacking a carriage mid-air? A typical dragon would never...
Professor? Sir, where are we?
I'm not sure. But that key you discovered was clearly a port key.
Port key?
An item enchanted to bring whoever touches it to a specific place.
I'm feeling better, sir, if you'd like to look around a bit.
I would. But stay close. We've no idea who created this port key. Or why.
Já começa logo bem. Está aqui a mexer a varanda. A varinha. Isso aqui é para ti, porque tu gostas desta coisa.
How far did that port key take us?
Farther from London than the carriage travelled. We're somewhere in the Scottish Highlands.
So, both ruins.
The port key was meant to lead us there? I do. This has not been the day either of us expected. But Miriam sent that port key to George for a reason. And I believe that she, and now George, died in pursuit of whatever it was meant to lead to. If you're sure you're all right and wouldn't mind indulging me, I'd like to have a look around. Absolutely, good. Let's see if we can find a path, however faded it may be.
Ganda Rita.
Mind your step.
Where do you suppose your wife got the key that brought us here?
A good question. Miriam spent years searching for evidence of a long-forgotten form of ancient magic.
Ancient magic?
Yes. A powerful magic wielded by a rare few that seems to have been lost to time. Hogwarts Castle was built by, and is itself a stronghold of that ancient magic. I don't know where she came into possession of the port key. But I am certain it was to do with that search. Oh, there's the path down below. This way.
But sir, why was your wife searching for evidence of lost magic?
Miriam wanted to
Nós
understand
sabemos,
why
é verdade,
such
são sempre os
powerful
mesmos.
magic
Não faz
disappeared from the wizarding
Ainda não
world.
conto com estes.
Spoke of the
É só
good
para
it
tomar
could
pica
do.
também.
But magic is no different than any power. What really matters is the one who wields it.
E o Vasco ainda está a ver. Não sei quantos é que estão a ver. Não sei ver isso.
Is that ice?
Um bocado de bote.
It's not cold enough here. It appears to be a sort
Já
of
está a minha real. Claro.
enchantment.
Olha, olha.
Someone wanted to block this path. Let's see some of that wand work you were practicing.
Então deixa lá ver o que é que eu
Focus
posso mandar
on
aí.
the center. Excellent! That was a bit rougher than I'd expected. Your wand work's improving with every cast.
Thank you, sir.
Ah, up there.
E para aqui, não é nada para ver? Ah, claramente. Sorteio. Tá, olha, está dito, está feito. Vou sortear mesmo. O meu espectador mais assíduo e o mais fiel vai comigo ao Saturno.
We're close now. It's just ahead.
Grátis.
Steady yourself. Reparo!
Bem, mocota. Poças. Até o pera.
Almost there.
Não, não, não. Sexta-feira. Ou sábado. Sábado, sábado.
Why would someone have built this here?
I suspect they valued their privacy. That portkey led us here for a reason. Let's have a look around for anything that seems out of place.
Ah, ok. Agora é quebra-cabeças.
Professor, it's a mural of some kind.
Perhaps our host was a noted seer. Interesting.
Professor, this statue...
This may have been his home.
That enchanted crystallized stone again. But what could it be blocking? What's this? Professor Fig!
Ui. Ui.
How odd. Why would someone have conjured that enchanted stone
Está
here?
desgravada a cadáver.
And how is there a room behind it?
What room? I don't see anything.
There's that glow again, like the glow on the portkey container.
What in Merlin's name? Godric's heart.
Where are we?
I don't believe it.
Estamos em Gringotts.
Hello?
It can't be. Just a moment. Ooh. Where are we here? Welcome to Gringotts Wizarding Bank. Vault number 12, I presume. Precisely. The key?
Hmm? Your wife's portkey.
Oh, yes, of course. This way, then. Stay close. After you. Keep your hands inside the cart if you don't wish to lose them.
How many vaults are there?
Hundreds. In fact, you'll see quite a few on our way to vault number 12. As we speak, we're just beneath the main lobby. The vaults you see now are the newest. Are private entrances to the bank common at Gringotts? They are most uncommon. Only one with great wealth or power, or both, could have arranged for such a service. You want to take a breath? A what? That waterfall washes away all enchantments. It's a security measure. Experienced the thief's downfall before, have you? Heard of it? These are the locals that we're passing now.
How deep are we going?
Vault number 12 was commissioned shortly after Gringotts was founded over 4 centuries ago. It resides in the deepest part of the bank. Settle in. We've quite a distance to go.
Vault number?
Vault 12. Momentous day.
Ia sair dali para este lado sem cair. Só imaginar a ansiedade dele.
On your way.
Professor, the old band that guard was wearing is glowing. Like the glow you saw on the portkey container. No, darker. I saw that same glow on the dragon's collar.
Yeah, what was that? We were just wondering about that goblin. He watches over the oldest section of the bank. Rare anyone goes there anymore. Here we are.
When was the last time this vault was accessed?
A goblin has been stationed at my desk for hundreds of years. In that time, no one has visited Vault 12. Until today. Vault 12. Thank you for your help.
What do you suppose we should be looking for?
I'm not sure. Sir, I wonder if you might...
The instructions for Vault 12 indicate that I am to grant access to the holder of the key and then close the door.
Wait!
Professor?
That was certainly unexpected. Let me think. There must be something here. Revelio, perhaps?
Revelio?
Yes, a revealing charm. No time like the present. Let's see what we're missing, shall we? Ready your wand and focus.
Revelio. There! I saw something.
Move a bit closer and try again.
A door.
Well, that's a start. There's that symbol again. I don't suppose you see a way to...
I do, Professor. That symbol has the same glow as the one I saw on the port key container.
If what you can see reveals the way forward, then I dare say we are about to discover the secret of this vault. Lead the way. Lumos! This is no ordinary vault.
Revelio.
I suspect we will need to earn our way out of here.
What do you mean, earn our way out? Do you think this is some sort of test?
I do. But to what end, I can't say. Stay close. There will be no disapparating if things go poorly. Not out of Gringotts.
Também me ensinas a fazer
I see something up ahead.
What is it?
That glow again. But on the floor.
Lumos! What happened?
When I moved towards the glow, it suddenly seemed as if the ground was swirling about.
Are you all right?
Yes, sir. I'm fine.
You seem to have caused the floor to change.
That statue.
What statue?
I see some sort of statue, but only as a reflection in the floor. Revelio.
I presume this is what you saw reflected in the floor.
It is. The reflection's still there, but the statue's positions don't match. Wait. When you moved, the reflection turned in the direction of the light.
Perhaps you should cast Lumos.
Já tava na hora, tá vendo?
Lumos.
Well done.
Now the reflection is turning towards me. It does follow the light.
Look out!
Potato!
Accio! Descendo! Levioso! Deposo!
Lumos. Professor! Professor Fig! Professor, where are you? This isn't good. Where am I supposed to go? What's happening? The wisps of... Ah, that's where they're leading me. That glow again. Revelio. I suppose I'm on my own this time. Lumos. It seems I have no choice. I'm going to have to fight my way out of here. Lumos. Lumos. Revelio.
There you are. How did you... What is this place?
I don't know. But I found this floating above that basin.
That is no mere basin. That is a pensive for viewing memories. I wonder... Follow my lead.
All is in place.
The portkey is well hidden?
Perhaps too well. I wonder if the path we've created...
May be impossible to follow. It will only be impossible for one who cannot see traces of ancient magic as I can.
Your ability to see what others cannot will not be enough, Percival. We are entrusting the one who embarks on this path with powerful secrets, with knowledge others will do anything to obtain.
Yes, and if we are correct, Charles, the witch or wizard who completes the trials will have proven themselves worthy of that knowledge. and the responsibility that accompanies it.
We've done all that we can.
That's what you're seeing. The glow that surrounded them.
Yes, sir.
Astonishing.
Can I see magic?
Traces of an ancient magic, to be precise. The magic that Miriam had always believed existed, but could never. Miriam, and perhaps George, died in pursuit of knowledge that has been dormant for centuries. And you, it seems, are the key to understanding why. We were...
It all looks rather different than it did a moment ago.
Someone's coming.
Who were they? I don't know. But, sir, you shouldn't be in here.
I was right.
Ranrock.
Seems my reputation precedes me. I was beginning to think no one was ever going to visit Rackham's vault.
And why are you here?
No need for that. Just give me whatever it is you found here and we can let bygones be bygones.
Sir, they have the key to the vault.
Choose your next words wisely.
I only meant that the instructions to Vault 12 were quite clear. Sir, I must insist. I was to grant access only to one with the key, and you didn't have...
I have no patience for traitors. Now, where were we?
I'm not giving you anything.
Well, perhaps your young friend here will be more helpful.
Are you all right?
Fine, sir.
I've never seen so powerful a goblin. He seemed wholly unaffected by my magic.
Where are we?
It can't be. It seems those who set up the pensive, the locket, and the path to both wanted someone with your ability to end up here. Come. We have a sorting ceremony to get to.
Então em Hogwarts já estou a fazer estas merdas. Até que o pariu. E esta intro está top. Eu já estou em Hogwarts, finalmente, está Vivi.
Oh, good. We haven't missed the sorting ceremony. I'm no expert, but that seems more appropriate. Now, I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the Ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
Thank you. Ready for the sorting ceremony?
Este gajo, uma Dumbledore, não é? É pena não serem iguais.
Nigellus, black. Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
Fig, nice of you to join us. The sorting ceremony's over.
There were complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem has...
Enough! Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left.
Ei, morri de Dumbledore.
If you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
I'll be in touch.
Professor Weasley, we've one more to be sorted.
Welcome. You're just in time. Have a seat.
A grande decisão.
Ah, yes. A bit older than the others, aren't you? You come here with preferences and preconceptions. Certain expectations.
I'm looking forward to meeting my professors and learning all I can at Hogwarts.
Indeed. Hogwarts has much to offer a dedicated student. And what you learn in class will prepare you for challenges outside the classroom as well. I wonder... I detect something in you. A certain sense of... what is it?
Is it ambition? I may seem single-minded, but it is important to go after what you want from life.
Interesting. You've recently learned that you possess a rare ability.
É isso mesmo.
I detect a growing sense of ambition.
Eagerness for power.
An eagerness for power.
Uma tatuagem.
Perhaps you belong in Slytherin.
Exatamente. É isto mesmo. Vamos lá ser mais pessoas, não posso ser mau, é?
Slytherin!
Vamos. Meu verdinho. Você é um merdas. Você é um grande merdas.
Oh, and one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled.
Tu és um merda, já vi. Só para eu não jogar Quidditch.
Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether. But don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Bora lá, chefe.
I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Mas este gajo é um bocado um merdas, foda-se. Levar uma vada cadabra já aqui no meio da sala.
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you. I'm...
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir. As I was saying, I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way.
Olha, que senhora agradável.
It's quite uncommon for a student to begin as a fifth year. It may be a bit of a challenge, but one I'm sure you're up for.
I can be quite resourceful.
I suspected as much. This is the entrance to the Slytherin common room. In order to enter, one must simply speak the correct password. Aspiration.
Very well. Aspiration.
É gato. Gajo é gatinha, tem ali aquela marca no olho.
Well done.
Tem tudo para ser uma pessoa.
Now, go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
Looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the common room.
Bad boy vibes. Vamos lá, chefe. Vaza lá para a common room. Nice. Bacana aqui. Agora posso ir aqui a este quarto. Só para si. Chama. Vou roubar. Ah, claro. Para começar a assaltar estas casas. Vai ser certinho. Então...
I suppose some introductions are in order.
É. Tipo, estou com a lanterna ligada. É. Isso era lindo. É pena. Poxa. Sebastian Swallow.
Can I help you?
Ah, não, Sallow.
Ah, you're the new fifth year. I'm Sebastian Sallow. Welcome to Slytherin.
Thank you.
Not everyone has a ministry escort to school.
He was a friend of Professor Fig's who merely joined us for the ride.
Still, impressive. Dreadful way to go, poor fellow. Glad you and Fig are all right.
It was dreadful, certainly, but quite an experience nonetheless.
Interesting perspective. How did you and Fig manage to escape?
It's all still a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Didn't mean to press. You just get yourself settled. We can talk more later.
Cheira-me, não te vou dizer mais nada. Ah, não, então, mas é cagar para
It was nice meeting you, Sebastian. I'll let you get back to your book.
Nice meeting you too. Good luck today.
Sopa de meirão, certeza.
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Olá, Imelda.
Ugh, not going to move there, are you?
Tem cara de
watch this.
De certeza que é uma pessoa.
Don't say I didn't warn you. Checkmate. Told you.
Tens ar de manienta.
You should have listened to me. Ah, I know who you are. You're the new Slytherin, the one who barged in with Professor Fig last night. Interesting tactic on your first day, taking all the attention away from the first years. I'm Imelda, by the way. Shame I wasn't with you in Fig. I could have lured that dragon away. My skills on a broom are legendary.
Imagino. Mano, esta gaja acabou de dizer que as skills dela com a vassoura eram espetaculares. Ela que venha aqui a casa.
We handled it. And I think you're underestimating the nature of a dragon. A broom would have been kindling.
Ha, not the way I fly. Perhaps one of these days I'll show you a thing or two about flying. I can teach you more than Kagawa ever could. Speaking of which, I'd like to get in some time on my broom before classes.
Epá, eu também quero que tu te fodas.
Nice meeting you.
Então, só para fazer isto. Este aqui é... E eu andar para ter um marzinho de porta. Olha-me estes dois. Já estraga uma casa. Este aí, este é ser cabrãozinho. Ui.
Ah, based on all the chatter when you entered the common room, I'm guessing you're the new 5th year. I'm Ominous. Ominous Gaunt.
Nice to meet you, Ominous.
Well, you certainly had a memorable arrival.
Well, if I'm going to make my mark here, I had to start right away.
You're definitely in the right house.
Do
let me know if I can be of any help as you navigate your first days here, though I doubt you'll need it.
No.
Thank you, Ominous. Very nice to meet you.
Pleasure was all mine. Don't be a stranger.
No, você vou.
Is the new 5th year Slytherin in here? Professor Weasley's waiting for you just by the stairs.
Obrigado, amiga. Lá para cima. Just down the stairs. Eita. Just up the stairs.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a 5th year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a 5th year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test. This way.
Então, que é que ali para abrir, chavala?
I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings. The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. Do keep up. Why don't you cast Revelio on that statue?
Revelio.
And see what details the field guide can provide.
Ash.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
sei do que
Revelio.
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall. And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle.
Revelio.
Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak.
Black only looks out for the purebloods.
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become Aurors. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain, and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Ok. Eu não faço pelo dinheiro, eu faço pela
It's
arte.
good to see you, Professor. And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
I did my best, but I'm fairly certain she suspects that we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well-trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look. The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Revelio.
Fuck's for them. Não, já é este, morrer. Vou também acho. Vou às aulas.
Is that all you've got? Yeah.
Levioso! Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Levioso.
Boas, Vasco, boas.
Now, let's try something a little larger.
É o início. Estou a aprender. Estou na aula. Para que você já o picas. Então, falei a dúvida.
Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, Levioso. Now, one Levioso. Levioso.
Levioso.
Very good, but the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Levioso. Good form. I know. Lucky. Nothing lucky about it. This can't be your first duel. Let's just say
I do enjoy a lively duel.
Nada, não
bad for a beginner.
Na pedra, acabei de dar da cara, puto. Nem lhe cheiras, puto. Coitado.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Slytherin.
Obrigado,
obrigado.
Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments.
Já nem dá pica. Metam-me a lutar contra o Headmaster.
Right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Revelio.
Eu tenho de falar com este sócio. Oh, Swallow.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? Felt more like I was dueling an expert. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
Epá, tenho que dizer, já batalhei no passado.
I've dueled enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Exato!
Fair enough. You owe me an honest duel when you aren't. You know,
that's my boy.
You might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Claro, vou dar a cara. Vou.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck, or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the Clock Tower entrance. If you're interested.
Deixa-me só aprender o Axe e já vou lá bater em todos.
Till next time.
Vamos só. Vai, até à próxima. Eu vou Charms Class. Isto está bacaninho. As animações e o caralho. Acho que a habilidade parece fixe. Bem, acho que um caralho. O meu gajo está mesmo na reta.
Revelio.
Ok, para continuar a subir.
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Wakanda forever.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin?
Oh.
Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? Hmm? I am afraid it is too late to study now.
Pronto, já vi. Vai ser o primeiro.
My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all.
Vai ser o primeiro a morrer este.
By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another.
Tô amigo. Vai.
Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in
Perdão, malta, não gosto desta falta de profissionalidade, mas saiu.
Sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Ei, peraí, não dá para meter na pausa. Ai, que estou a fechar essa, mano. Apanhou-me com a casa na mão. Fodido. Vamos. Accio.
Accio.
That is not bad.
That is not
You are
bad.
a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember,
Minha
potential
princesa
is nothing
T'Challa.
without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
Tá, parece um hotel, ok. E nem viste a
I've
sala.
always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as
Parece a
I'm
tua
sure
cota,
the
mano.
Quidditch players
Vamos
amongst
ver.
us would agree.
Aí, já deixei para cima. Olha aí no teu meditor. Aposto que não viste.
Sport to put our prowess
teu
with the summoning
petitor.
charm to the test, right?
Tá bem, mas vê lá isso, fumo. Olha, digo já, prefiro 30 vezes pagar. Mano, nem tens de dar calor, mano. Cheira lá essa merda.
So why don't we have our newest student start us off?
Foda-se, começo sempre eu em tudo. Mas claro que eu vou conseguir. O que é para fazer? Nem reparei agora. Pá, houve aqui uma agitação em casa.
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your... Very good! Happens to the best. Now, think excellent control there.
Ah, ok. Talvez tinha feito melhor. Fogo, podia ter feito 150
Very
pontos.
good! Points to Slytherin. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up.
Ah, bora lá.
You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are
Tô,
playing
mano.
red.
Olha, eu
Clear?
consigo ler.
Yes,
Aparece
sir.
aqui na PS.
Let us see this.
Oi. Ei, esta gaja é ridícula. Ai, que é isto? Esta gaja nasceu para jogar esta merda. Ah, não é mau. Vou deixar mais tempo. Ok, se ela meter outra vez no 50 eu não jogo mais.
That is how it's done.
Para!
Not to worry.
Estás a ver? Olha esta gaja, mano. Ganda chitaria, puto. É impressionante. Vou levar da cara. Vou perder conta de E agora é que faço 50. Epá. Não dá para dar rematch. Epá, a gaja só fez, foda-se, 2 50 e um 30. Tinha de fazer 3 50, mano.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
Epá, eu também não sou para isto, pá. Eu também não estou aqui para estar a jogar ao bossy do Harry Potter, mano. Que é isto, mano?
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will.
Agora vou dar da cara. Agora já apanhei.
Settles it all.
Que é isto? Manda as tortas e tudo. Ui. É cheio. Ah, para! Linda bola! Linda bola, mano. Vai ver. Tenho que tirar do front. Estou a borrar. Olha. Olha, 2,30, mano. A minha tem de ser 50. Bora. Vai, sopra, limpa o chão. Ah. É fatalíssimo, isto aqui é fatalíssimo. Bora, basta fazer 20. Isto é da cara, estás a ver quando se mete um bocadinho mais de dificuldade aparecem os melhores, estás a perceber? Fácil, esta vitória é para vocês, não é para mim, é para vocês. Estou a streamar, Márcio, se quiseres ver Hogwarts. Então vai para o caralho da porra. Não, both of you não, very good eu. Estás a perceber? Porque eu ganhei. Perdi um porque o primeiro foi para os pardais. E foi para lhe dar a vitóriazinha.
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Good game back there. I must admit, I think I underestimated you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier.
Tá bem, mas tu és um grande bota. Eu não sou como tu.
Thank you, but I've been holding my own.
I appreciate your confidence. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
A gaja veio da Uganda. Nice.
Well, it's been nice talking and competing with you.
And with you. I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
A word, if you would.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? You did well, managing to best as gifted a student as Miss Onai.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Nice. Vamos lá ver aqui o que é que há aqui. Nível 2, não ganho nada. Yeah. Sim, luva preta. Vou meter uns óculos. Sou Harry Potter. E uma boina. Não, porta lá bem. Cansadíssimo. Isto de pijama? Ia puto, parece um assaltante, mano, olha aí. Vou andar assim pelos corredores de Hogwarts. Será que alguém me vai dizer alguma coisa? Não. Tipo, comecei a ver. O gajo quase morreu e ela deu um tiro nas costas. Um Legendary Glove. Para não estar a demorar muito tempo aqui.
I see we have forgotten our robes today. Distracted by our
O gajo
studies,
comentou.
no doubt.
O gajo comentou a roupa, já, vou vestir. Bacana, os gajos. Quando eu não tenho roupa, os gajos comentam, Márcio. O gajo diz assim, então, já vi que te esqueceste de vestir. Tipo, os gajos comentam a minha roupa, por eu não ter roupa. Por eu estar tipo de pijama. Vou dizer, então, esqueceste de vestir. Aqui no jogo. A tua prima que é uma ganda porca. Isso é que é a realidade. Não há um elevador nesta merda. Sempre aqui às retas no meio da Hogwarts. Não precisas, mano. Não precisas, mano. Não precisas, mano. Não precisas, mano. Não, mano, não. E vem braseado.
What about the room,
Temos de ir ao seu turno outra vez. Estava a dizer mesmo aquele braseado puto incrível, mano.
Oh, excuse me.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a
Não,
bit.
fomos mesmo. Tu não foste, a gente já não quis ir.
I'd wager there's a good deal more to your
Mas não foi por tua
travels
causa,
here than
claro.
what you've told me. Isn't there?
Nothing more, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
I'd like to go with Sebastian.
No. Glad to hear it. Mr. Sallow's a capable young wizard, and he knows the area. He'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
E para a família do Diogo Peixoto na Pampilhosa da Serra. Olha, desculpa, eu não vou dizer as neiras na minha live. Eu sei. Bora lá, eu quero é fazer missões. Isto aqui é andar a fazer missões e não estar a dar nada, já sei fazer a roda casada.
There you are.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm, Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
Mano, o giveaway, mano, tens de dar 30 euros, mano, e entras no giveaway.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor. Professor, why must I complete these tasks?
They are meant to give you first-hand experience as you proceed to master new bits of magic. Good luck, and I shall see you soon.
Revelio. This is the right area. I wonder where the flying page is.
Como é que eu uso a pen?
Got it. Revelio. The flying page must be around here somewhere.
Don't get too cocky simply because you had one victory over Sallow. He never backs down.
Brilliant.
I trust the preliminary task.
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Sim,
Remember,
foi o último.
your wand is a
vencedor da
conduit
derradeira.
of your magic.
Ia, mano, o Arnold, mano. How may I assist you? Penoso.
That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. Heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought. And lashed out.
Já falei.
Revelio.
This cannot possibly be as difficult as it seems.
Hello. I don't believe we've met.
Oh, hello. I'm Lenora.
Ramos.
Pardon me if I seem a little distracted at the moment. Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have.
Certeza deve ser em Tilly.
Do come and find me if you stumble on something illuminating that solves the mystery.
Revelio. Lumos. That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby.
Deixa eu ver, então um guarda. Onde é que está o guarda?
My older brothers were all taught to raise Did you get your best room?
Aqui.
This looks like the location from the painting. Let's get you back to your frame, little moth.
Leviosa!
Accio! The moth stopped. Perhaps I need to keep casting Lumos on it. I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame. Lenora, I solved the mystery of that painting.
You did? How?
Bem, eles estão a ter aqui uma altercação aqui nos comentários.
I'm afraid I can't tell you, Lenora.
Surely you jest.
You should have worked it out on your own.
You have nerve. Especially since I'm the one who told you about it in the first place. Imagine solving a riddle that I mentioned and then not
vou na reta para o resto, para o lado de fora.
Revelio.
Well, fancy meeting you here.
Hello, Sebastian.
Ah, my new charge. I'm told you're in dire need of supplies, and I'm to accompany you into Hogsmeade for them. Is this your
Pessoas a
first
ver, mano.
foray
Sou a
into the
pessoa com mais
village?
visualizações do YouTube em
I
Alverca.
haven't left the castle since I arrived.
Well, I shall endeavour to be the very best
Não,
of
mano, não, mano. Eu
guides.
vi a vossa conversa, mano.
Hogsmeade's a charming little place. Self-contained too. We should be able to find you everything that you need.
grande abraço, mano, que é uma pessoa
Shall we?
espetacular, mano. Está aqui desde o início do canal. Os próprias pessoas que estão aqui em minha casa não veem o meu canal. Só vêm aqui para fumar pica e... Isso já. Eu não estou a aguentar a fama, mano. 5 pessoas a ver, mano.
I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to join you today.
Bacaninho.
As am I.
Não há Quidditch
Thank
este
you, by
ano,
the way.
foda-se.
Of course.
Ia destruir
You're
no
the only one
Quidditch.
who's ever bested me in a duel. The way I see it,
Depois quando
I'd
tiver
be
a matar a
wise to
malta
keep
do
an eye
primeiro
on
ano
you.
não vou ter tempo para jogar Quidditch.
Speaking of Weasley, she seems to have taken quite a shine to you.
Has she? That's nice to hear.
I'm still surprised that a professor would entrust me with anything, given my detention record.
Spend a lot of time in detention, do you?
Just enough to keep me well-rounded.
Revelio.
Speaking of detention, this trip to Hogsmeade might have saved me from one. The librarian was on the hunt for me, as is
Revelio.
Professor Weasley came to retrieve me, and I was able to convince old Scribner that I had somewhere to be.
Reparo. So how did you manage to get on the librarian's bad side?
Well, I suspect it's a matter of different opinions. She thinks I shouldn't be allowed in the restricted section, and I, on the other hand, am inclined to disagree. Oh, just one moment. This is an excellent spot to gather lacewing flies. They're pretty to look at. If you stew them long enough, they make a powerful potion ingredient.
Não vou ver isto, claramente.
Revelio.
Merlin's beard from the Forbidden Forest. Look!
What's going on?
See for yourself. Quite a sight, isn't it? You certainly don't see that every day.
Não estava já essa merda que eu não estou.
Poppy's already seen the hippogriffs?
Absolutely.
Like we already
To the left is the Forbidden Forest. Out of bounds to all students.
Oh, hence the name.
Precisely. They think it's too dangerous. I think they need to have more confidence in our defensive abilities.
Não posso ir já lá, tenho que falar aqui.
You can see Hogsmeade just past those ruins up ahead.
Foda-se, que anda reta até Hogsmeade, puta que pariu. Nunca mais aprendi a andar de vassoura.
Have you had much of a chance to explore the castle?
A little. It's positively enormous.
It is that. I've been there 5 years and barely scratched the surface. Loads to see, places to discover.
Oh? Any you'd like to share with the class?
Perhaps one day. I can't go around telling you all my secrets now, can I? You still haven't told me how you became so good at dueling.
Calma, primo. Também estás mesmo na reta.
But you can see them.
Ui.
Unfortunately. But you've seen quite a bit yourself firsthand too. Most notably that dragon attack. Hopefully the rest of your year isn't as eventful.
Revelio.
Não vou trollar. Queria apanhar aquelas merdas.
Mr. Moon. He's the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear. Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new 5th year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Mr. Sallow. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, look right at me.
Okay.
Eyes big as saucers.
Okay. What did, Mr. Moon?
Demi guys. Ugly and airy and terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
A demi-guise? I don't know what he's putting in his pumpkin juice, but he's obviously had too much of it. I've never seen Mr. Moon in such
Revelio.
Mr. Moon is quite the character. My sister Anne thinks he's lovely.
Oh, is your sister in Slytherin too?
She is, or rather, she was.
Revelio.
She's not well at the moment, but she'll be better soon and back at Hogwarts. Honestly, if one could bottle the magic of this place. I don't know if it's the shops or the people, but there's just something about Hogsmeade. We all flock to it like moths to a flame.
Accio!
Last week, I performed a knee reversal hex on a second. Can't blame the kids for leaving the castle again.
So how would you like to do this? Weasley told me you had a list of things to get. A wand and some other bits.
Yes. Dittany seeds, some spellcrafts, and some potion recipes.
Perfect. Can't wait to see what you do with the new wand. And a short list gives you plenty of time to poke around the village. I just have to pop into a shop to find something for my sister. Let's meet up in the town circle when you're finished. Remember, have fun. It's Hogsmeade.
Revelio.
Beard, not again.
I'll be right with... Ah, it's you. Just a moment, please.
Hello, sir. I'm looking for...
For a new wand, yes. It's about time.
Yes, about time?
Well, you're our new 5th-year student, are you not? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you are. Gerbold Ollivander's the name. But of course, you'll have heard of the Ollivanders, I'm sure. Finest wand makers in the world. It's a pleasure to meet you, truly. Now, come with me. Let's find you the perfect wand, shall we? No, not you. Yes. Powerful core. 10.5 inches. You might do. Here, give this one a try. Well, go ahead, swish. How odd. Once more, come on, really swish it. Oh dear. Well, this isn't a good match at all, is it? We'll find you something, not to worry. No, not you. Perhaps... Yes. A rare wood, 13 3/4 inches, dragon heartstring. Let's give this one a try. Oh, goodness. Looks like it's back to the shelf for you. This is proving to be trickier than I had anticipated. How perplexing. Where are you? Perhaps you? There you are. Yes, I think you might be the one. Here, take it. How intriguing. Curious indeed. How intriguing. Curious indeed. How intriguing. Curious indeed. How intriguing. A dragon heartstring wand is most powerful and learns quickly. What do you think? Extraordinary. Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future. Now, how did that feel?
Good. Different. I sensed a sort of surge of some kind.
A match. Your connection seemed particularly powerful. The right wand will learn from you, just as you learn from it.
I'm eager to try it out.
I would imagine so. A wand with a dragon heartstring core is capable of dazzling magic. And the bond between you and your wand should only grow stronger. Do not be surprised at your new wand's ability to perceive your intentions, particularly in a moment of need.
That sounds wonderful, Mr. Ollivander.
I'll let you get to it. Do come and see me again if ever I can be of further assistance.
Revelio.